Bayern Munich winning 10 Bundesliga titles in a row. This is my question. Farmers League or no Farmers League?
Now Pensioner League. They are all
clearly the most unserious league in Europe.
Unserious league,
like,
bro. In
there's
Europe.
no point watching the Bundesliga anymore.
Honestly speaking.
What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Sangalooo. The Sangalooo boys are back and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Tele is here, Shopsy is here, and we have our most sought after guest in the studio. And we have so much to talk about, but let us start off quickly with the conversation about Bayern Munich winning 10 Bundesliga titles in a row. This is my question. Farmers League or no Farmers League?
Now Pensioner League. They are all
clearly the most unserious league in Europe.
Unserious league,
like,
bro. In
there's
Europe.
no point watching the Bundesliga anymore.
Honestly speaking.
I think Bayern are going to start suffering for it too.
Why do you say
They are tired.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Like exactly too
They are just
easy.
tired.
I'm surprised they won that Champions League because I didn't think a team that has such an easy league will compete at that level. But that Champions League they won, there was only one leg knockout games, no fans.
Yeah.
So that whole league.
So
is
they have no pressure then.
Yeah.
They have no pressure actually. So for me, it's just there. It's just an unserious league.
The league is the whole league. All they do is feed players into
How
Bayern.
will somebody
it's a
win
joke.
10 in a
It's a
row?
joke. It's a
That's a
joke.
joke,
And
bro.
it's interesting. Their biggest competitor is their feeder club, and it was against Dortmund
That
that
they
they
still
still
did.
carried.
Like-
So what are we saying, really?
Yeah.
10 Bundesliga titles since 2012 up until 2022. It is amazing. PSG as well won their 10th. What's their
Ligue 1.
Ligue 1
yeah,
title.
their 10th Ligue 1 title. Messi, kudos to Messi, winning his second, winning another. He shall now won another cup in another country. But what do you make of that?
Bro, it's Farmers League.
It
bro.
is what it is. These two,
It's Farmers
it's
League.
the same situation in both leagues.
Yeah.
These superpowers, they have the most money and they bully the rest of the league.
Yes,
and
exactly.
truth be told, that's what will be happening in England, if not for Liverpool. So I think everybody should be grateful for Liverpool. City will be on 5 Premier Leagues in a row now. Liverpool are not around. So we're saving English football. I don't know how all of you are always hating Liverpool for
No,
City.
not saying you
Our
are
league will
saving
look like
English
that
football.
too.
No saying you are saving.
But I think that is a very, very good way.
It's a
They run
very
away
good
with
point.
it now.
It's a valid point.
That's a very good way to now segue into what I think is the biggest talking point today. The top 4 battle in the EPL is like nothing you've ever seen.
Exactly.
It is amazing, it is interesting. The top 2 sort of like, battling it out at the top, just 1 point separating them.
Yeah.
And the rest of the pack hustling for top 4. We had a minor meltdown with Arsenal.
Yeah.
And like I said at that point, and it did happen, I said Arsenal were going to drop out of the top 4. They
Yeah.
did with their 3 games losing
Losing
streak.
streak.
And then they came right back, defeating Chelsea, going and defeating Manchester United again.
And those were the games that everyone said, oh, Arsenal games in hand, but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
and they won
exactly.
those games now.
Exactly.
Now what can we say to them?
So credible side. But let's take it one at a time. Let's start with Liverpool and Everton that happened yesterday. Everton wanted to spoil the party for Liverpool. I saw shades of Mourinho in that game. I'm sure.
Everton,
I'm sure Lampard called Mourinho. I was like, boss, what do I do against Liverpool?
Before this match, I was thinking, okay, yeah, Liverpool, Everton, they're my rivals, but it's nice to have them in the Premier League. It's a nice big game, it's a derby. Like, I mean, personally, I'm not from Liverpool. As you hear me speak, I don't sound like Jim Carragher. I'm not Scouts. So I have a beef for Everton. But after that match, I hope they go down and never come back.
I'm sure.
No, I saw it start in the
fans were like-
in the first half, first 45 minutes. The ball was in play for like 25 minutes or 45 minutes. Falling down, Pickford rolling on floor,
And then,
Richarlison,
Richarlison, yeah.
got the young boys diving every 5 minutes. So yeah, they must go down, they must stay down.
Right.
It was a hardcore game, Sha. It was tough, but this is what I expect from Liverpool and City. Like the gulf in class between these clubs and the rest of the league is just so big that if they want to score a goal, they score that goal.
Yeah, that shows the
got this
class.
squad. By the time we brought on Origi, brought on Luis Diaz, both of them changed the game. They both got goals and assists. And job done.
That shows the class now. You know that Everton and Liverpool, they are miles away from each other.
And it shows on the table, they are at the bottom of the league, we are top of the league.
Of course. But that first half, kudos to Everton.
Yeah,
honestly, I can see them, the compartment behind the ball. I can see the movement up front, like counter football.
Of course you like it now, Chelsea.
As I said, you saw the shades of Mourinho.
That's
You
why
know
you
that
like it.
year. behind the ball, take the ball, counter. But you know, their form was bad, actually. And we all expect Liverpool to win the match.
And Frank Lampard is a fraud, if you're being very honest. I don't know whether you still defend him because of your allegiances. But that man...
He is a legend in my club, but
he's a terrible
coaching-wise, bro. But he's a good scout. He can scout and he knows how to find good players.
Based on what?
Yes, he does. Take it, you know. He does. Even at Everton, for him to bring the likes of Van Dijk, I mean, I'm talking about good players with good profile, a football club. Average players, not really elite players.
I mean, Everton
wait.
Don't let's go down.
Like Everton, you understand?
Sorry guys, don't let's go down that path. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. Manchester United capitulating on a massive scale, losing 4 goals to nothing against Liverpool, who were their big rivals, losing 4 goals to 2 against Arsenal. The guys just swallowing goals at the moment. It's embarrassing.
As in, with all due respect,
it is expected.
I won that match against United. I wasn't even excited going into the match. I knew I was going to smoke. We got into the match. We scored the first guy. I said, yeah, wrap it up. We scored again. I'm not even saying too much. I'm not even sweet to flex it again.
You know the funniest part, bro? You know the funniest part was that pass. That killer pass from Mane to Salah. Oh my God. I had goosebumps. I had goosebumps. And the finish.
And we must mention special shout out to
that shows the form. Like the gap is too much. Peter Drury said Liverpool and Manchester United. Man U is another galaxy away from Liverpool.
Peter Drury said that it's around because Manchester United are allowing Salah and Mane feast during Ramadan.
But guys, guess what? They lost 4-0 against Liverpool. They lost 4-1 against Arsenal, and they're playing Chelsea next.
No, 3-1.
3-1 against Arsenal, and they're playing Chelsea next. What do you expect?
But I feel like for United, it's a clear case of this season is over. There's no trophy to compete for again. They're probably not going to make top 4. They've got a new manager in. A lot of these players know they're not even going to be here next year. So why are they going to care? They're hoping to the finish line at this point. Why are they going to care? Pogba is leaving, Matic is leaving, Mata is leaving, Cavani is leaving.
But I'm just really scared and so tired because for a team like Manchester United, each match they lose, each season in, season out, is belittle and lower their profile.
No. At the end of the day, it is very, very expected. The club has been run like a commercial venture for the longest, and that's why you're seeing so much success on the commercial front, but little, in fact, absolutely nothing to write home about on the trophies front. And the Arsenal game was a very interesting one for me, particularly because there was a lot for Manchester United to do with that Arsenal's defense, but they still came up with nothing.
So if United were going to put up some sort of a top 4 fight, ginger, it had to happen in that Arsenal.
It had to have happened.
The performance that they put up was like...
I was expecting a fight back.
No, they're one of the worst teams in the league. I'm not even joking. Like, I didn't expect... What are they doing, bro? Like, they just walk around the pitch. Pogba doesn't care. Bruno is a joke. Like, Pogba ran away. In that Pogba ran away. Guys, Pogba said,
no, I ain't doing this.
No. But I reached a point where I was even saying, Ronaldo is what, Ronaldo is that. But now, it has come
he's the one basically,
Ronaldo has been the United player of the season.
Honestly speaking, he's the only one.
It's a joke.
So when you guys at that point, I would say let's give massive props to Arsenal for how they picked themselves up after that 3-game slump. And it was interesting. They defeated Chelsea 4 goals, to 2. In Stamford Bridge, and then they did the business against Manchester United.
It's very impressive what Arsenal are doing. As a neutral football fan, you have to respect what they're doing. Like this guy brought in a manager, the badly behaved senior players that didn't like, he weeded them out. He pushed 10 players, he signed Odegaard, got the best out of them. Saka, Smith Rowe,
and he signed I think he signed really good fringe players and players that you never really have. Ben White, Tomiyasu.
Exactly. Brett to Ramsdale, everybody insulted him for Ramsdale. And look, they're performing and they make the Champions League. Like, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I think just for English football, it's a big deal. Arsenal like Champions League matches at the Emirates again. Like, you see picture Arsenal can play Barcelona again. Like, these are matches we all want to watch at the end of the day. So it's great to see.
But let me pose it to you. How did you feel watching Chelsea? Because we can say a lot for how Chelsea went down in that game.
Bro.
But what do you think about, losing against Arsenal, them coming from a 3-game losing spell and then going into that, I'm sure you must have had your confidence up to the roof.
Actually, I do, but look at a couple of years back against Arsenal. We've just been Charity FC, for crying out loud. Playing Arsenal, then you will see us changing like 6 to 5 players in the game. Look at that match when I saw the lineup and I saw Christensen and Malanga Sarr as our C-back, centre-back. I was like, this match, we will lose this match.
This is the end.
Look at the game, obviously. Obviously, you can see the calamity. It was an error from Christensen and Malanga Sarr that cost us the match.
I feel like it's the same situation with United. Like, you guys, anything left in your season, the FA Cup final. You're going to make top 4 at this point. You're not making top. So
everybody's just chill.
And then when you not think about all the backdrop of everything that's happened with the club, like the mental fatigue plus the fact that what are they really playing for?
Yeah, out of 66 matches, Chelsea plays 63. That's a lot.
As in, what are you really playing for at this point? Like, as long as you don't drop out of top 4, it's okay. We go again next
drop.
And that's actually good. That's interesting to say because after the Arsenal game, Chelsea dusted themselves up, played a very, very tough fixture against West Ham, and they scrapped and they were able to win by 1-0. Despite Jorginho losing a penalty.
Yeah, actually, history wanted to repeat itself because we've lost 3 matches in a row at Stamford Bridge. Played against West Ham again. West Ham packed the bus. I didn't expect them. I expect them to come all out, but for them not to start like 5 to 6 of their first
Europa League
because of Europa League semi-final. So they are trying to like conserve. But the second half, they brought in Declan Rice and co. They started changing Bowen, and I was expecting them to come all out, but still, they didn't really play good football. And look at Jorginho, that has not played.
No, I would say they played good football. I think West Ham actually.
At this point in the season, it's all about priorities.
And Chelsea really played well in the second half. They played a very good and fine football, but. I mean, come on, Jorginho, it was a very good point in time when we needed that goal.
That penalty is in the mud now.
It's in the mud, but
Bruno missed
exactly.
He should just for me, I would say.
Sorry, Bruno don't hit the bar.
He hit the bar, sure.
But that one still hit the bar. Why would you kick a penalty and just pass? Like, it's just a pass.
I've never subscribed to that. I think taking a penalty, you do your own job.
My verdict as a Chelsea fan.
And angles. Don't be trying to roll it to the keeper. Because all it takes is guessing the right way. And you look like how you look. Last minute, put your boot through it, bro. Like
even that lump, I just want them to stop that limping.
As they run to the ball and strike this stuff. If you run to it and strike it,
Jorginho and Bruno, please just stop.
No, Bruno should continue.
Look at Jorginho. I haven't played like 10 games in a row, and you gave him a penalty to kick.
Anyways, it's interesting, but let us just quickly go back to the announcement of Erik ten Hag as the manager for Manchester United. I do not expect that is the missing key, but I hope that is the domino, the first piece of the domino that will lead to good things happening for Manchester United. Ten Hag signed. We know his pedigree with refining, having a cohesive style of play, interesting style of play, young footballers, inexpensive players, but getting them to perform at very high levels. And hopefully there will be changes, at the top of football in Manchester United, and we'll begin to see good things. But I'm not expecting anything to happen overnight. I'm giving Manchester United a 3-year period. I am willing and ready.
A 3-year period for what to happen?
No, for me to start to see good, good runs
so
in competitions.
So let's just get clarity. So for the next 3 years, you expect it to be bad, or it's going to be improving, and then by 3 years you'll start competing?
I expect that.
When do you think you're going to compete for a league title? When are you going to become
in 3 years? Honestly. With a manager like Ten Hag, he still needs time to come to grips. I'm sure he will need time to come to grips with the EPL. It is a different ball game entirely. No matter what you want to say about his pedigree, his ability, he has been playing in the Eredivisie, where it is literally, just Ajax and PSV and maybe sometimes.
But may I say something? It all depends on the management. Forget about Erik ten Hag or not.
Yes.
We know that in the past few years, Manchester United management has been poor. We all know that. No matter how good or how elite the coach might be, if the management is poor, there is problem. So that's just it for me to say. And come to think of it, Eredivisie is different from Premier League.
Yeah,
facts. So I think what's key is the relationship between Ten Hag and
Motto, the director of football.
Ten Hag. I mean, think Ten Hag and this guy now, Rangnick, that's supposed to be there as a consultant.
Yes.
So it depends on how much power how much he empowers Rangnick. Because
Yes.
like Rangnick, obviously, this year he has played to them. He knows a lot about the squad.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of research. And I don't think he's a good football manager, but I think he's a good footballing man. Like, he's a football professor. So, if Ten Hag listens to him, because him is already talking about, and he's going to be brutally honest about his assessment of players.
Yes.
He has said that we need 12 new players, we need to gut the whole team out. If Ten Hag listens to that, I believe that's what United need to do.
Yeah.
If Ten Hag empowers him, listens to his decision, then he can work well together. But if Ten Hag comes in and he wants to start the project afresh, I want to see the players for myself. He's going to waste a whole nother season, and that's going to push the end goal further.
I think what's most interesting is the changes that we're seeing in the top end of the club. John Motto, director of football, seems to be getting his ideas in because he was the one through Ragnick who actually made sure that we signed Ten Hag. Ferguson and the likes were more for Pochettino, but that's another conversation entirely. The chief scout and the other person in charge of scouting players, two of them have been shipped out. They resigned, and we're seeing changes. There's a vacancy in case Dayo you want to apply. There's a vacancy for deputy director of football in Manchester United at the moment.
If I want to apply to Man Utd.
So there's all this passion. I need it in Manchester United.
No,
but I think that's a very, very good place for us to wrap it up. But there's Champions League fixtures this week.
Champions League is back
There's Champions League this week, and it is going to be interesting to see.
That City-Madrid game.
Oh, I can't wait.
That City-Madrid game is going to be crazy. Do you guys know who you're going with?
I expect to see a City-Liverpool final. I'm expecting to see a City-Liverpool
I'm expecting to see a City-Liverpool
because the golf in class in the EPL is beyond what you see.
It's beyond. It's beyond. Forget about Chelsea losing to Real Madrid, To me, I would say, if you look at that game against Chelsea and Real Madrid are not that...
They're not that great.
Me, fair enough you guys think that, but me, I think Madrid are going to win, bro. I don't back City, and City they have no clouds. And in the Premier League, we're in England, they play at home and they win matches. But in this type of big matches, they have no clouds, and it shows. It showed when we played them in the FA semi-final. We just beat them there now. The few times that they win at Anfield is when there are no fans. Their fans don't offer anything. They can go to the Champions League semi-final and they might not even fill the stadium. But Madrid, those guys are filling that stadium to the sea, and there are going to be tens of thousands of Madrid fans going crazy every time Benzema touches the ball.
I understand.
City, they'll win matches when, they're the better team and footballing reasons will just do it. When you bring two heavyweights together, I don't back City in that game.
Okay,
that's interesting.
May I say something? That's
and there's one more point that I've noticed with City is City and Pep Guardiola teams in general. There's a reason Pep Guardiola hasn't gone that far in the Champions League in how many years? In 10 years. Did he go to the final? He went to the final last year. For the first final in how many years? Bayern didn't go. City, Tottenham have even knocked them out on the way. And it's because when we get to the tough games and you're playing against the best players in the world.
Where
all that City
factors
style of
have to
other factors, another one of having 80% of the ball, your centre back is starting in the court. It's not going to work. If you try other one, let Kyle Walker and Cancelo be running. Vinicius is going to spin them on the other end. Even worse. So who's Vinicius going up against on that side now? He's going to skin.
So that's interesting. That's interesting. Let us put it out to the fans now. Fans and our viewers out there, let us know who you think will win Manchester City against Real Madrid tomorrow. Put your predictions in the comment section and you might win a prize. Liverpool and Villarreal as well. That will be on Thursday. Villarreal.
I think that's a very tough game to win. Yeah, Villarreal. That's what I play.
So
I think it's going to be like the Everton game. Emery is going to try all those.
All those Emery balls. So let us know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. Send your love to us. We enjoy coming on here for you guys. I hope you enjoy watching us as well. We will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Peace.
Peace.